Gravelbourg, because it's such a small community, it's a very safe environment. For me growing up as a kid, if I wanted to go bike riding or whatever, I could.
My name is Toski Stefjuk, and I'm a councillor of the town of Gravelbourg.
My name is Darcy Stefik, and I'm a town councillor of Gravelbourg.
Robert Bowler, Mayor of Gravelbourg.
Head Legacy Councillor for Town of Gravelbourg. The culture, everything else.
Yeah.
We've got good schooling, good doctors, that has lots to do with it too. And there are some good jobs here, like schools and hospitals and stuff like that, and working at manufacturers and stuff. So. And agriculture has lots to do with it too.
I am Sarah Hogue. I am a student at the University of Regina, and I grew up here in Gravelbourg.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Gracie. I just graduated from Gravelbourg High School, and I grew up here.
Hi, I'm Chantal Hogue, and I am a student at the Gravelbourg High School.
It was a really great opportunity being able to live in a francophone town, because speaking French is very helpful when you live in Canada with getting jobs and when
you know, it was awesome growing up in a francophone community where you could speak both languages wherever you went. It's a small community, so it's so nice that you know everybody and everybody's nice.
I enjoyed growing up in Gravelbourg because Gravelbourg has all the amenities that you would need. However, it's not like the big city hustle. It's also not as noisy or loud as the big city.
How I feel when I go to Gravelbourg. I feel that there's a strong community passion. There's you know, there's a lot of entrepreneurial attitude and spirit. There's a lot of passion around, you know, what the community is and what they've done. And there's some amazing things happening in that community.
Is you have the young people coming. You have the people doing you do your shopping differently, and it's fun because it's local, it's unique, it's one of a kind. It's not a box store on every corner. Yes, you kind of have to, you know, you might have to say, oh, Isabel, you know, where do I go for this? Or, you know, it's word of mouth. But once it's out there, you have this network, you know, of young people filling your needs. And I think that's a great service. So you don't have to leave the community.
My name's Andre Lorraine, and I'm started a new business called Prairie Counseling and Mediation Services here in Gravelbourg. Our primary move to Gravelbourg was to take care of our mothers, but also it's always been my desire to come back and start a business in the rural areas. I see Gravelbourg has a lot of potential. I think Gravelbourg has a lot of good history of where Gravelbourg has been. Gravelbourg is a history of people coming from different countries and immigrating to here and starting a life.
I think that there's a good atmosphere here for immigrants, you know, because we're, actually I talked to a lady yesterday, and she moved here with her 2 children, and they're from Jamaica. And she was a little concerned about moving to another country with her kids. And she said, but she's so surprised, everybody's so friendly and helpful, and I must say myself, I have that experience. I moved here, you know, from the Netherlands with 2 kids, and there is no discrimination.
Coming back, the big change that I see is how much more multicultural than it is now than it has been in the past, and to me that's a real positive thing. It tells me that people want to come here and they want to be in the rural areas. Living in the cities, it's great to have all the amenities of the city, but the one thing that's really lacking is strong relationships. And I think Gravelbourg can really offer that. Ironically, the thing that I remember as a teenager, when I got into trouble, my parents knew before I got home because there was always somebody in the community looking out for me. I see that today as a very positive thing that I think is lacking, and I think Gravelbourg provides that unique, where people do look out for each other.
Ils pensent que Gravelbourg c'est loin, comment ça se fait, mais nous avons nos résidences. Quand ils viennent, on a des étudiants qui sont venus et qui sont encore là. Quand ils viennent, ils réalisent que l'environnement est très propice, très favorable aux études, à la concentration. Donc, C'est parfois par oui-dire, par inexpérience qu'on peut penser que on va se détacher de ses proches, de la famille, des amis. Mais quand on vient, qu'on réalise qu'on est là pour les études et que l'environnement est très favorable, très souvent les étudiants ont une très bonne impression ou perception de leur vie. Ce qui nous réjouit beaucoup, c'est que de plus en plus, on a des étudiants localement, des Gravelbourg, qui s'inscrivent à nos programmes qualité. Et ça, c'est très intéressant. Je suis très heureux.
My name's Daniel Sutherland, and I live in Gravelbourg, Saskatchewan. I do swimming and karate.
And what?
Pool's really big, I guess. I think I've been doing it for 3 years, and I've met a lot of great friends from different towns that have came. We usually don't host swim meets, but we did one last year, and we're doing one again this year. It's South Semis. Every year, I think, the town theater will put on a play, and I'm usually involved with it. I've been doing singing for about 3 years, 3 or 4 years, and I've been doing piano for about 6. Yeah, there's a music festival. There's a lot of talented people that come each year.
During my university studies, I'll be coming back as often as possible just because it's such a great community and such a nice looking town. And during the summers, I'm looking forward to coming back to the museum to work. And after university, I most definitely am considering coming to work here as a teacher as I'm going into education as well.
Gravelbourg, it is a fantastic place. I wouldn't have wanted to grow up anywhere else. There's everything your kids will ever need to grow up and to succeed. So many opportunities, post-secondary. I know at the University of Regina, when I tell people I'm from Gravelbourg, they know where that is. They know the legitimacy of our education system here. They know how much of a community atmosphere it was, and they definitely are impressed that I grew up in Gravelbourg.